one question. A couple of answers to that one question. First of all, you saw what Dutch fighter jets did when the Russian drones entered NATO airspace. And the NATO command, they shot them down. Second, during the NATO summit, we were very keen on drone attacks, and we had a special group, military group, to combat. And that was the reason why also Denmark asked us to assist them last week in Copenhagen. And together, I think, with 7 countries, we did a job. I think even you helped the Denmark, so you're the most experienced. And of course, I mean, that's about either jamming them away or taking controls over, or in the end, shut them down, shoot them down. And my last remark would be, I mean, drone is now the issue of today. And we have to work very closely, especially with Ukraine, in developing counter-drone sensors, etc., etc. At the same time, we need to be very, very flexible. If we've seen the development of the last year only, or the last 2 years, developments are getting very quick. And the big question, of course, is it's drones now, but what will it be in the end, together with AI and drones? It is going to be a very terrifying combination, and we have to defend ourselves for that, and that means that we have to cooperate internationally within NATO, within EU, and with Ukraine, and within the EU. The Netherlands is the lead country for the drone counter attack in developing all kinds of measures. So maybe a little longer answer than you expected, but I think it's worthwhile enough.
Будь ласка, останнє запитання, НОС, Нідерланди.
Gert-Jan Dennekamp, Dutch television. First question to Mr. President. Over the last weeks we saw intensified Russian attacks on the electricity system in Ukraine, but we saw also intensified attacks of Ukraine on the oil industry in Russia. We saw also reports about attacks on the electricity in Belgorod. Can you confirm it was Ukraine that shot at the electricity station in Belgorod? And you always criticized Russia for attacking civilian infrastructure. Is civilian infrastructure off limits for the Ukrainian army? And the second question to you, Prime Minister. You said maybe we are too much focused on rules. Is that an opening to a different approach in the case Hungary doesn't change its mind?
Shall I start? Then you have the last word. I think that would be appropriate. Well, I read it in the papers that we are too much rule-based, so I thought maybe I should make that remark today. But I think it's we are, as I said, I mean, the future of Ukraine is within the European Union, and the real problem is Hungary here. So we have to deal with Hungary. That's the assumption of the Netherlands. That's what we are discussing. But of course, and we have also had a debate in Parliament last week, where a big majority in Parliament also stated that I had to be strict to the rules. And that's also important for me. As you know, I'm a Prime Minister now of a cabinet with a minority in the Parliament. And so I have to listen to the Parliament as well. But of course we are discussing every issue there is, because I think it's important that the problem with Hungary is being solved. But first instance should be solved with Ukraine. Hungary, by the way. Yes, for Ukraine, sorry.
Русські навіть не розуміють ціну всіх цих